Hey everyone, I'm Mine, and welcome to the 68th episode of the Woo Crew Podcast. I'm here, as always, with my co-host, Matthew, as well as in Arishem Shadow from the hit movie Eternals.
Yes, that's my favorite movie of the year.
And we're here to talk about LEGO. Before we start, real quick shout out to all the YouTube members who support the channel, and a very special thank you to Pyro Tier and above, who are Tumbleweed, Garfield, and Suntan. Thank you very much. If you're the viewer and want to become a YouTube member, go click the join button next to the subscribe button. But now, let's get into this week's LEGO news.
If you, the YouTube member, want to play Fortnite with me, subscribe.
Sure. Alright, so, we got some weird LEGO news this week. We had an entire, all the sets for the upcoming The Batman movie, right? That's the title of the movie, it's just The
Yes.
Batman. All three of those sets were just, randomly dropped on LEGO.com alongside a press release. And I don't know about you, but I thought these were going to be January at the earliest.
So did I.
So the fact that they're, November 1st?
In the US only.
When is it, December 1st elsewhere or January 1st elsewhere?
I think January 1st elsewhere.
Okay. I saw people online being like, USA, I don't want to ever hear you guys complaining again about not getting the...
I know, I've seen that
Not
too.
getting the June sets. Like, dude, we were getting 3 sets early, okay? You guys got 107 sets early. There's a little bit of an imbalance there. Or how about we advocate for LEGO to say, hey, just don't release anything early anywhere. Just release them worldwide all at the same time. That would be my thing. You guys can have the 3 Batman sets. I'm okay with that. Just also give us the stuff in June.
Yeah.
But anyway, the sets themselves are kind of wild.
So, the box art sucks. I will come right out and say I think the boxes for these are really bad. But if you look at them on the white background pictures and not the box art, because I do not think the box art does justice to the sets, if you look at them on just the white backgrounds, I think they look a lot better.
Yeah, I can see it. So you want to go through them one by one?
Yeah, let's go smallest to biggest.
Yeah.
Let me pull them up.
Yeah, they're all on LEGO.com. That's where I'm getting them from. Yeah, I'm of the opinion I don't like these very much as a whole, but I'll give my thoughts on each one as we go through them. So this first one here is Batman and Selena Kyle Motorcycle Pursuit.
Yep.
Lots of words in that name.
Search engine, man.
Yeah, SEO. I don't like this set very much at all. I'll probably get it for the Batman figure, and this will probably be the only set I get, but...
I think the bikes are a little weak.
The bikes are definitely weak. It almost feels like a 4+ set with the design of the front of the bikes.
I would agree. They both use the same chassis.
Yeah, and they use, I don't know, just the big stickered front lights feel kind of it feels very 4+ to me, except it would be printed in 4+, not stickered, but... Yeah, it doesn't look great. The Batman minifigure is decent. The Selena Kyle minifigure is kind of trash.
Yeah. I think the minifigure is good. I like it.
Is that a new face print, or is that an existing one?
I think it's a new face print, but I can't quite tell.
It is a good face, so if it's new, that's good, but the torso is kind of boring, and I assume it's based off her movie design, but there's no, Catwoman aspects here. It's literally just, a motorcycle outfit and helmet, so it's not...
Yeah.
I'm sure it's accurate to the movie, but it's just not interesting to me personally.
This is my least favorite of the sets. This set is very weak, but also it is only $15, so I'm not gonna... Although, okay, I say it is only $15, but the $10 Eternal set is good, and I think better than this one, so...
I appreciate that we do get a face print for Batman in the set as well.
We get this face for Batman in every Batman set. So people were complaining that this is the same face that they use on 2021, what's his name? Tom Riddle in Harry Potter. I will rebuttal that and say that face was probably originally this Batman face because these sets were supposed to come out a year ago, and those sets came out in June 2021.
Yeah, that actually makes sense. Yeah, this was probably designed first, so...
So I have a feeling that face was probably made for Batman and then was used on Tom Riddle and not the other way around.
That would make sense. And it does look like it was made to resemble Robert Pattinson, so...
Yes, I think this face works really well for him.
No, I think it's really good. The Batman face, for some reason, they're sticking with the 2012 face for whatever reason.
Yeah, I don't know what's with that.
I don't know. Also, this figure desperately needs dual molded legs, man.
I agree.
Like, look how gray the top half of the legs are, and it's just printed.
I know.
Like, with dual molded legs, this would be a pretty beautiful figure, but without them, it's kind of just average, in my opinion.
Yeah, I do like the Batman suit, though. I think the suit is good.
I do. I agree. I saw a lot of people disappointed by the cowl, and I kind of agree with them there.
Yeah.
And, like, looking at what the actual Batman suit looks like, his cowl does not look like that.
Let me look it up.
I mean, just even look at the corner of the box art. Like, he's got his entire chin. He doesn't have the chin strap like that.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Now,
it really does not.
If you just use the other Batman cowl, I feel like that would just be better, but...
Yeah, that would have worked way better.
I mean, obviously very easy to customize, but it's weird that they didn't do it in the set. Yeah, I'm just super lukewarm on this one. I will probably get it just to have the Batman figure, but I don't care.
It's $15. That's...
Yeah, it's $15, which is a fine price for 2 bikes. It's straight up a good price for 2 bikes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Want to move on to the next one?
Yep, the Batmobile.
Alright, so this one is the Batmobile, the Penguin Chase. Sorry, Batmobile TM, the Penguin TM Chase.
Yeah.
This set's hot garbage, I'm sorry, I hate it.
I don't like this Batmobile design.
I don't like this Batmobile, and just, I don't know, because I guess they're trying to make it, like, I assume this movie is supposed to be a little more grounded, a little more dark, a little more edgy, and...
Well, it's supposed to just be a little more, like, realistic.
Right, so this is like a Batmobile that's just kind of a mod of an actual car, but the car just isn't the car feels very blocky, especially because, like, Speed Champions is a theme that does cars around the scale very well, and this is not up to the Speed Champions detail level.
Yeah.
So it just strikes me as, I don't know, this feels like it feels like a late 2000s vehicle to me.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Like, I could have seen this, like, with the first wave of modern Batman sets. This is genuinely one of my least favorite sets in a while. I do not think it looks very good.
So I don't think the set looks great, but I think a lot of that comes from the car design. I don't like this style of car very much.
Yeah, I don't know. It just feels very blocky. Lots of... Maybe it's the amount of studs on it, too. And because Speed Champions vehicles are so smooth, seeing so many studs is, like...
I mean, it doesn't have that many exposed studs.
That many. I don't... It feels very flat, and it feels boxy. And maybe you're right. Maybe it is just the car itself, but I hate it.
Have you seen the actual car?
I'm not sure if I have.
It isn't a great-looking vehicle.
Let's see. The Batman Batmobile. No, man. Why did they? Okay. Okay, you're right. You're entirely right. I'm showing it to the viewers now. What in the world?
This is not the fault of LEGO, in my opinion.
Yeah, no, you're... That's fair. It's an
LEGO
ugly car. Oh my goodness.
The vehicle, honestly.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. It does look. I guess the curves in it are a little more subtle in the actual one, but because of the way LEGO's done, they can't have those subtle curves.
Yeah.
So it just comes off like all the blockiness has to remain blocky. So okay, it's probably the best they could do, but the vehicle itself's not pretty, and the LEGO set doesn't do the vehicle any favors.
Yeah.
And I think the Power Blast pieces, while it's a fun concept, kind of make it look a little uglier.
And you can definitely take those off, though.
Yeah.
Like...
And the spring-load shooter in the front as well, I feel like limits it a little bit.
I'm gonna be honest, though, I probably will buy this one.
I don't think I am.
Knowing me, I'm gonna want this set. So, it is not great looking, but this way it feels very nostalgic to me because it reminds me a lot of classic LEGO Batman, which is not necessarily a good thing, but in my brain, I was not able to get 2006 LEGO Batman sets, and this is very similar to those.
Yeah.
So, I like that, but that's not necessarily a compliment.
Yeah, no, I agree with you there. It just feels too simple for modern LEGO.
Yeah.
I don't know. It is a little wild. Also, the minifigures in this set, obviously the same Batman. The Penguin is a good figure, but it's just weird to me seeing Penguin with full-size legs. I know, obviously, that's his design in the movie, most likely. I hope, like, he... Oh my god, my camera's frozen. I wonder how long that's been like that.
Something else to note, he has a new stud shooter.
Yeah, I saw that, and did you see there was an ad that got put out where he had an old stud shooter, so they've updated this from the original design, which is kind of cool.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I mean, this set is as good as it could be, I think, for the actual in-universe vehicle, but the vehicle's ugly.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get this one. Just not something I'm interested in at all.
The thing is, it just came out alongside the Tumbler, which is one of the best minifigure scale Batmobiles ever.
Yeah,
so
that's another thing, yeah. I own 2 Batmobiles, and this is not one that makes me want a third.
Well, yeah, because the other one you have is fantastic.
Yeah, I had the Batman vs Superman one, which that one's really probably the best thing to come from that movie, like, of anything.
Agreed. It's really good.
And then our final set is the Batcave TM colon the Riddler TM face off.
I like this one.
Again, very lukewarm on this one. I like the I'm a fan of location builds. I think it's kind of cool. The Batcave's in an abandoned train station. I think that's a fun concept.
Yeah.
But it feels very barren to me. It reminds me a lot of that Spider-Man Doctor Strange set I just built, but without the fun accessories.
Yeah. Okay, weird thing. This wave reminds me of the movie Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle sets.
I've seen people say that, and I 100% agree.
I've not seen anyone else say that, but, like, I really get that vibe from these, and I don't know what it is.
No, I agree. Also, I think the Batmobile... Yeah, the Batmobile does fit in here, which is kind of why it feels so barren. It's so you can fit the Batmobile in here.
Yeah.
Which is cool, but it kind of makes the set weak on its own. Yeah, I don't have much interest in this one.
I don't think it looks bad. I think if I don't know, I want the figures. I might wait to see the movie to get this one. I'll probably get the smallest one right away, though, because I do want the Batman figure.
Yeah. And then the minifigures in the set, though, are... Well, I have differing opinions on each of them. Can we talk about this Riddler design?
I don't like it.
Yeah, this feels so edgy. It's so edgy.
Yeah.
Like, listen, his name's the Riddler. You gotta have a little fun with him. I don't know what this is, but...
That's why I love the Nolan trilogy so much, because, like, yes, it is dark and edgy, but also it's goofy at the same time.
Right, yeah, they still like, it feels very much like the comic books brought to life. But this, I don't know, this is giving me Batman v Superman vibes right here, this Riddler design, and...
Yeah, this movie feels like, from the LEGO sets, a little too edgy.
Yeah, well, I mean, we'll have to see it when it comes out. It's kind of hard to do Batman worse than the DCEU did.
Yeah.
But, yeah, we'll have to see. But yeah, this Riddler design gives me really bad vibes. The LEGO figure, pretty good, but I'm talking about, like, a movie, like, the movie design is a little whack. Yeah. The Jim Gordon, though, I love. Reminds me a lot of the LEGO Batman movie one, which is one... That's probably in my top figures of all time, genuinely.
No, that figures, especially the CMF one, is incredible.
Yeah, the CMF one's really, really good. Like, LEGO Batman movie was so good, man.
Yeah. That wave was great.
2017 was a good time for LEGO. That was... Dang, okay. And then you get Selena Kyle again. I don't know who this old man is. Is that Alfred?
Yep.
Dang. Oh, okay. And then Bruce Wayne in, like, disguise.
That character's called Drifter.
Drifter?
Yeah. So, essentially, I think it's just going to be Robert Pattinson playing himself.
Bruce Wayne Drifter. Huh. Interesting.
No, I think the set's, like, 7 out of 10. It's not great, but it's not there.
Yeah, I don't love it. I have no interest in it. The James Gordon's cool, but the Batman movie one's better, so I'm not going to get the set just for him. And everything else, I don't care enough about. If I love the movie for whatever reason, which I highly doubt, I might get it, but chances are I will not end up with this one, because I do not care.
Yeah. We're also getting a Technic LEGO Batmobile.
Oh, of course! How could I forget the Technic set?
I think this looks better than the other one, but it still doesn't look great.
Let me pull that one up. I kind of forgot that one existed. The Batman... Yeah, actually, this does look a lot better than the other one. Yeah.
In fact, I'd go as far to say this looks better than the car does in the movie.
I'd agree, honestly. Yeah, no, this is I feel like this captures the shape of the real car a lot better, which makes sense considering that this is like far closer to the actual size than the smaller one. But yeah, like, that's the thing is Technic is able to have like the subtle curves, right? Where it's like it could be very blocky but have the small curves on it, while minifigure scale can't really do that. So I just think this car lends itself to this more, and the small one... Yeah, I agree the small one's as good as it can be, but it just looks really bad because it's hard to do that one well.
Yeah.
I don't know who worked on it, but if it wasn't the Speed Champions team, that was a mistake, because they're really good at making minifigure scale cars, and I don't know, I feel like they should have made that one. But I have a feeling it probably wasn't them.
Yeah, no, I would agree.
And then also, is anything else on the Batman sets as a whole?
They're fine. Like, again, I think the Dark Knight stuff coming out this year is much better.
Yeah.
And I do want them, but I feel like I want them mostly for the figures and also because I'm just a Batman fan. But then the other side of that is there's other better sets out right now.
Right.
Like, I'd rather finish the Spider-Man wave. I'd rather get the UCS Tumbler. I'd rather get some other... Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm going to get the $15 one, and that is most likely going to be it.
I will 100% get the $15 one probably right away, and I'll probably get the Batmobile at some point, and I might not get the Batcave, especially because I have a really good Batcave already.
That's another thing, is like, the Batman movie Batcave is just better. And it's like... it's cool. It's a cool concept that's in a train station for this movie, but... Unless this movie is like a cultural phenomenon like The Dark Knight was, which I highly doubt, the Batcave is never going to be the train station, just in my mind. So I'd rather have a Batcave that seems like a Batcave to me than a Batcave that seems like a train station.
Yeah, like, I don't think Batman media will top Dark Knight for a very long time, if ever, in terms of, like, film adaptations of the character. Yeah. So... I don't know. I don't know how to feel about this. And then, if we're just talking Batcaves, the 2019 one is way better than this. Yeah. Like,
yeah, because it's an actual bat. It's like the iconic, like, if you think in your head, what does the Batcave look like? That's it. It doesn't look like a train station.
I honestly regret not buying that set when it was around because I really do like that one. Yeah. But I have the Batman movie one, and I'm happy with that. And it's like, the figures in this are fine, but it's like I don't necessarily need these characters. And it's like, I have the Tumbler. Like, that is my favorite Batmobile, period.
Right.
And I have a really good minifigure scale one now.
Right,
so.
Yeah. So, yeah, we'll see with these sets. Most likely, I'm getting one of them.
Yeah, I'll get the smallest one, but, you know.
Also, in LEGO sets revealed this week, we have the biggest LEGO set ever? Biggest LEGO set ever revealed?
I know in terms of piece count it isn't, but I feel like this is much more deserving of that title.
Yeah, no, it is, but regardless, that title means nothing to me because they've literally replaced it 3 times in the past, like, 365 days.
Yeah.
Because we had the Coliseum, then the world map, which technically still holds the title by piece count.
In terms of scale, this is, like, the biggest, but...
Yeah, for sure.
Not in piece count.
Non-piece count, but again, because the Coliseum was just last year, like, one-up in Coliseum just doesn't, like...
I will say,
it's not that exciting to me.
This is also bigger than the Coliseum. Like...
Yeah. It is massive. Like, I've seen people with it, like, in hand, and it's a monstrosity, but...
Yes.
I don't know, it's... Yeah, like... I'm showing pictures on screen right now. It's pretty big. My goodness, yeah.
I'm impressed that it has interior.
Yeah, no, it's really cool. Weird choice to make it split apart Lego.
Okay, so I think they did that because first of all, that's how ships are built in real life.
Yeah.
And it kind of lets them put interior, but it is a little ironic, I think.
Yeah, because it splits apart at the point that it broke apart.
Did you see what the gift of purchase with this is?
No.
An iceberg.
That's not true.
I thought I saw that.
No, that's not a real thing.
That's not a real thing?
It was probably a meme.
Oh, okay.
I don't think, like... I want to go to the LEGO store. Is it... I joke about the people who died on the Titanic. Is that inappropriate?
No. It's like 100 years ago, dude.
Okay. I want to go to the LEGO store and buy this set and Elsa's Ice Palace and just stare the LEGO store employee in the eyes as I check out. Just start breathing really heavy. Like, maybe, like, run up a couple flights of stairs before I go in, so I'm, like, really sweaty, and I just bring those two up to check out.
That'd be really funny. No, I mean, it's a good-looking set.
No, it's a pretty beautiful set.
Yeah.
I am certainly not going to get this one. It's $630. The micro-scale set, but it's pretty good.
Yeah.
This is for a very niche audience, but that audience will love it.
Yep.
And it's very, very well designed.
Again, I'm very impressed that they put interior on there.
No, for sure. Yeah, it's a pretty good set, but not for me. I also why does it come with 3 brick separators?
I don't know.
That's really strange. Is it? Do they intend for, like, maybe it's separated into sections and they intend for like multiple people to build it at once?
That's possible.
That's kind of a cool idea. I like the idea of like LEGO encouraging like building together.
Yeah.
Also, did you see it comes with like a nameplate that says Titanic using the typewriter letters?
Yes, I did.
It's cool to see they're reusing those. I hope there's an easier way to get them in the future.
I love that they made it so those are like available.
Yeah, no, they're really cool parts. Yeah, not much else to say on this one. It's big, it's giant, it's pretty well done. Yeah, I don't have much else to say.
I really don't either.
Also, this week, this is probably what I'm actually most excited for. We got a lot of set descriptions from promo bricks and retailers. So we got some set descriptions for a few of the Star Wars sets.
For like the 3 18+ ones.
Right, and these are the most excited I've been for Star Wars in literally years.
Yeah, they sound really cool. So
the first one, this was so exciting to me, is a Death Star trash compactor.
Yes.
And like, I can't believe this has never been a standalone set before.
I know.
Like, this was like my favorite part of the Death Star when I got that, and this is super exciting that we're getting, what, it's supposed to be $60?
Mm-hmm.
And it's got the Luke, Han, Leia, Chewie, it's got the trash compactor. Alright, but yeah, it's an 18+ set, and it's a design of the trash compactor, and then it's got a printed tile that has a quote from the scene.
Yeah.
And I think that's such a cool idea for a set. Like, that's gonna look so good on display, and I really hope the walls actually close in, which I assume they will, because, I mean, that's pretty important for the scene.
I mean, the other 18+ one we've gotten so far, Vader's Meditation Chamber, does, like, actually function, so...
Yeah. No, this sounds awesome. This is, like, I will buy this set day one. I love original trilogy stuff, I love location builds, I love 18+ sets. This is all those things in one. Cannot wait for that one.
The one I'm honestly really excited for, even though I have like a version of this location, is the training on Dagobah.
Yeah, no, I'm very excited for this one too. So, supposedly this is the location build that's on a 15 by 20 stud black base.
50.
Sorry, 50 by 20 stud black base, which is huge.
Yeah.
Like, this just sounds to me like a mock. Like, this sounds too good to be true. I really, like... I can't wait to see this one. Like, that's massive. Oh, my camera froze again. Why is it doing this today?
Like, this set just sounds beautiful.
No, it does, for sure. And, let's see, what's it say? Yoda's hut takes up about 2/3 of the model. It's on sand-colored bricks and surrounded by a large tree. Gray storage box in front of the box. And then the other areas of the diorama are other parts of the swamp, which are mostly built of 1x1 tiles and trans green. So that reminds me a lot of like the water in the Ninjago City sets.
Yeah, this almost feels like it's like we're getting the video game levels in LEGO sets, which is what
now all it needs is the tractor.
Of this as a kid.
Yeah, no, this sounds so cool, and it's got Yoda's quote, "Do it or not, there is no try." And I love how it's gonna be a line of these where I can have them all lined up and they all have the quotes on them and everything.
Yeah.
It's so cool. Oh, and apparently it's got one wing of Luke's X-Wing.
Yeah.
Like, peeking out of the swamp. This sounds... It sounds like a mock, straight up. Like, it doesn't sound like an official set. I really need to see it. to give proper judgment, but I'm very, very excited. This sounds incredible.
Agreed. And this one's the least interesting to me because it is not minifigure scale, but it does still sound cool.
Yeah.
And that is the Trench Run.
Oh yeah, yeah. So here, you want to talk about this one?
Do you want me to talk about it, like, or
Yeah.
what? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's gonna just be essentially like a polybag scale version of the Trench Run. This set description says it's going to be about 26 studs wide, which is almost the length of a base plate. Not quite, but it's like 8 short or 6 short, I think.
Which, like, that just puts into perspective how big that Dagobah one's supposed to be. 50 studs. That's like a base plate and a half wide, and then like
I think
little under.
It's about the size of a gray base plate, I think.
That's crazy.
And for reference, that is this big.
That's crazy. That's
going to be
so cool.
About this long and probably somewhere around that deep. So
dude, that sounds so awesome. Like, I cannot wait for that.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see that one. But this is going to have 2 TIE Fighters, Darth Vader's TIE Advanced, and Luke's X-Wing, so that's pretty cool. It's going to have a turbo laser. And then the quote, "The Force is strong with this one." I'm really excited to see this one.
Here's something interesting. I saw a lot of people were upset about this quote, saying like, "Oh, that's not the iconic quote from that scene," which I feel like is a silly thing to be upset about. But also, I think the quote is fine.
Yeah. I didn't know
I
said about that, but yeah,
I don't know. I feel like the Force is strong with this one. It's a pretty iconic quote. People are like, "Oh, it should have been use the Force, Luke."
No, that's kind of lame.
Yeah, and I feel like saying a character's name in the quote makes it less, like, powerful.
Yeah. I'm fine with that quote. Okay.
Yeah, no, this one's the one I'm least excited for.
Agreed.
I guess because it's not minifigure scale, but still very, very cool.
That doesn't even necessarily mean I won't get it, because I absolutely love the helmets, so...
Yeah. No, well, this is the one I'm not sure about, but the other two I'm 100% getting. I cannot wait for those.
Yeah, I'm really excited.
I love original trilogy stuff, man, and I know I obviously would get original trilogy stuff a lot, but it's usually just vehicles, so like stuff like this makes me so happy.
Agreed. I'm really excited to, and I mean, like, that's why I love Mos Eisley so much.
Yeah, I still need to get.
You really need to get that set, man.
I spent that much money this weekend, but not on that.
On what?
OLED.
Oh.
Gotta look at me here. I can flex my Nintendo Switch OLED to the viewers.
How do you...
Look at this. Thing is like an absolute monster. I love it. Anyway, where were we?
Yeah, so anyway, I'm really excited for Yoda's Hut. That's the one that I'm most excited for. But
yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I think I'm probably more excited for that just hearing like the scale of it and everything,
yeah.
But Death Star Trash Compactor I'm also very.
We also have Minecraft news this week.
Yes, so these set names were leaked a little while ago, but we have set descriptions now.
Yep.
These are coming from StoneWars.de. So the Creeper's Ambush, it just sounds like a generic $10 set. It's a small piece of landscape. It's got Steve, crafting table, a baby pig, and a baby chicken.
I'm glad we're getting a chicken again.
Yeah, chicken and sheep set's cool, but as a whole, this sounds like one of the weaker $10 sets as of recent.
Okay, we'll say that, but it might look really good.
I don't know. I mean, $10 is not too much you can do with the build, so...
Okay, but tell me the Coral Reef is not really good.
True, but I mean, I don't know. We'll have to see what the build is, but... I'm just saying, like, the Fox one, which was an overworld build, like, that build was very minimal, which was fine. It was a great set for $10, except for the Fox minifigure. But... And a Steve, Pig, Creeper, Chicken's the only thing interesting there, and even that, like... It doesn't come in too many sets, but all the sets it comes in, you get 3 of them, so...
We've only gotten 1 chicken before.
No, twice.
What's the second one?
He comes in the treehouse this year.
Oh, there are 3 of them in that one?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Or maybe 2, but more than 1, I know that.
Okay.
Next week, so that one, I mean, I'm gonna get it because it's $10, so I'm not super hype on that one. Next one is the Fox Lodge for $20. So I think it was you proposed the idea that it was going to be a brick-built fox like the pig house and everything, and it sounds like that's what it is. It's in the shape and color of a sleeping fox.
So I love the color of sleeping foxes, honestly.
Yeah, I assume that means it's orange.
Yeah.
I assume that's what they mean.
I will say for $20 for a little house, that's really good.
Yeah, no, for sure. And it says there's 2 minifigures. It doesn't say what the player character is, but I can assume it's either new skin or Steve or Alex.
So usually if it's Steve or Alex, so it's probably going to be a new skin.
Yeah, that'd be cool. It comes with a drowned, which is awesome. I hope the drowned comes with a trident as well. That would be really cool. But more ways to get drowned makes me really happy because we only have gotten one in one set before. Yeah. And then it comes with a fox and a white snow fox. They do not mention that the fox is a new design, but come on, LEGO, you guys got this.
I'm not counting on it.
You guys got... Dude, but the white fox is literally just going to be a cat. Just straight up going to be a cat. Like, the only reason the fox was recognizable as a fox was because it was this bright orange color.
I don't know.
It's... Come on, LEGO. Update the fox mode. You guys can do it, please.
Yeah, I really think that one's going to have a new skin because this next one specifies Alex. The first one specifies Steve. And,
yeah.
They usually specify that stuff.
Yeah. Alright, so next is the mushroom house. It's a house built into a red mushroom. And it comes with Alex and a skeleton. I hope there's more to this than the description says, because if it's literally just Alex, skeleton, and mushroom house...
There probably will be. I will also most likely say this is not going to be a mushroom biome because it has a skeleton.
I don't know. I mean, the first mushroom biome came with the creepers.
True, but I still don't think it's going to be a mushroom biome.
I don't know. I feel like it could be. I do want to... I hope there's more to this. It kind of actually makes me think it is a mushroom biome, because maybe if they were just, like... Because I don't know where what Stone Wars knows, but maybe if they're just glancing at the set, the mushroom might have blended in. Because I feel like mushrooms we haven't gotten in a few years, and obviously that would make sense in a set like this.
Mm.
I feel like too many figures for $20 is not like LEGO Minecraft.
Yeah, you're right. I don't know. We'll see.
They put $4 and $10. That's like yeah. So we'll have to see. But if it literally is just a mushroom, Alex, and a skeleton, though it is 272 pieces for $20, which is pretty good for that's gonna be huge for Minecraft. So very, very curious about that one. Next, this one's actually very exciting, is the Guardian Duel.
Agreed.
So there's a small build of an ocean monument. It's a sand green arch, and it has a Guardian and an Elder Guardian. And then you get a minifigure, doesn't specify what, and a glow squid.
So my guess is for this one, like a diver skin of some sort.
Yeah, that would be cool. Guardian and Elder Guardian is awesome, though. I wasn't expecting both of those. No axolotl is a little disappointing, but I assume we'll probably get those in the summer.
Yeah.
But glow squid's very exciting to hear. It does kind of bother me that glow squids are going to be easier to get than normal squids.
Yeah, I would agree, but I'm like not upset about it.
And also, I mean, we know the axolotl is coming at some point, so I would not be surprised if the axolotl comes with normal squid in that set. Mm-hmm. So this one, it's only $25 too. I may get multiples of this one, because this sounds very army building.
I might get 2, but I also don't buy that many Minecraft sets, and I don't feel like I need an army of Guardians, but...
Right, I don't need an arm, but I feel like it'd be cool to have more than one. I think it'd be cool to have more than one glow squid.
Yeah.
And it would be cool to build like a slightly larger ocean monument, because I didn't get the original ocean monument. But yeah, this is probably my favorite one of all of these.
I don't think it's my favorite one, but...
Alright, next we have the Rabbit Ranch for $30. It's a large brick-built rabbit with a cave next to it. Comes with Alex, a zombie, and 2 rabbits. They're really leading into these animal builds, but they've all been good, so I'm not complaining. Well, no, for sure. Like, the pig house is so funny.
Yeah.
And they're all pretty good sets. Like, I don't think... The sheep was good, the chicken was good, and the pig was good, so I don't think any of them have been bad so far. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, I'm fine with it. They want to lean into it, they can lean into it. And rabbit and fox are more interesting than pig. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm excited for it. Alex and zombie or whatever, but those have to come in sets.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one sounds good. And I'm excited to see, like, what rabbit variants they are.
Yeah, no, I feel like this will probably be good.
And then finally, the training round, which is very, very strange.
I'm the most excited about this one.
So, it consists of an Asian-themed building with a pink roof under which a large cave is located. Next to the dojo is a tree with pink leaves with the help of a ladder or tendrils. So, by that description, I think it may use, like, the vines from the nether. that said tendrils, like maybe the red or blue vines.
Could this be cave update stuff?
Potentially. Oh yeah, maybe it's the hanging glow fruit vines. That's potentially. No, I didn't think about that. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
There's an armor stand. 2 characters with different skins are included, as well as a skeleton as an opponent. We know one of the skins is probably going to be the ninja, and then the other one, who knows? But very cool. Wait, if one of the skins is a ninja, the other one should just be another Ninjago skin.
That would be awesome.
Actually, no. Give us we already have a Ninjago skin. Give us Monkey Kid.
That would
Minecraft
actually
Monkey
be really
Kid.
cool. Also,
I would be so down for that. That'd be so cool. Yeah, I have to see this one because these player belt structures I'm very hit or miss on. Sometimes they're great, sometimes I'm like, eh. But LEGO Minecraft as a whole is an amazing theme, and these sound very good.
Yeah, I'm not worried about this one. I think this sounds like the most interesting.
Yeah.
We'll see though when it comes out.
And then a few other things. We heard about the Marvel mechs for next year, also from Stone Wars.
Yes, we have.
So Iron Man mech, okay. Black Panther mech, cool. Not super, like, revolutionary, but it's cool that we're getting one for him. But the most exciting is a Wolverine mech.
Yep.
They're making Wolverine sets again.
We've not got Wolverine since 2013, so it's been almost 10 years.
Yeah, I mean, Marvel really hasn't produced Wolverine toys as a whole in a while, I don't think.
Yeah. No, Marvel Legends gets Wolverine stuff pretty frequently.
Oh, it doesn't?
Yeah.
I wonder why LEGO hasn't done it then, like...
No, Marvel Legends gets like an X-Men wave every year.
I assumed the reason it wasn't happening was because Marvel was trying not to promote it.
I mean, it's comic stuff usually, but I mean, like 2020 had the movie. Well, yeah, no, Wolverine stuff's like not out of the game.
Well, regardless, they took what 9 years to make another Wolverine, but we're finally getting another one next year. I never had the original, so I will definitely be picking this one up.
I do have the original, but Wolverine is one of my favorite Marvel characters, so I'm like glad to get a new one.
Yeah. $10 is going to be a great price to get him for.
I
Apparently because
also
of both his hair and his mask.
For legal reasons, I need to clarify, I don't like the Logan movie. I do like Wolverine, but the Logan movie's not very good, and I don't like it.
Really?
I don't like it, yeah.
People love that movie.
I know, that's why I'm saying it, because people are going to get really mad about me saying that.
Okay, well guys, if you're mad about that, please let me know in the comments. I haven't seen it, so I can't say, but I know people really like it.
You never saw it?
No.
That's weird.
And then, so yeah, Wolverine, cool. I'm curious what the hair is going to be for him. Because the old hairpiece for him is long retired.
Is it?
Yeah, it's the, like, classic Joker hair in black.
I know, but I didn't know that was retired.
Yeah, I mean, when's the last time? I think he was the last figure to use it.
Huh.
2013. I would be cool if they bring it back, because I think it's a really fun hairpiece.
It is, I like that one.
I would love for them to bring it back for Joker even, but...
No, I don't think so.
I'm curious what they're going to do for the hair.
I will say, I don't think the hair they used on the Dark Knight Joker in the new Tumblr's the best hair they could have used.
Yeah. What do you think would be better?
I think the Mad Eye Moody hair would probably have been better. The Luke Skywalker, like old Luke Skywalker hair probably could have looked better. I don't know for sure, but like
that would have been interesting.
They have better hairs now.
Yeah, that's fair.
Regardless, I'm excited for this, and this will probably be a day one purchase for me.
Yep, me too. And then apparently there's a buildable Mark 43 Iron Man in the similar style to the Red Man on Matthew's desk.
Yep. Which,
I'll have to see that, but potentially could be cool, potentially could be hot garbage. You never know.
I'm kind of leaning towards hot garbage, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. You never know with these things. Whenever LEGO tries something new, it's either good or it's really bad. So, who knows? Yeah. And I think that's about it for news for this week. Anything else significant? There's confirmation of set numbers for Marvel movie sets, but like those were to be presumed. I don't really want to theorize on Thor: Love and Thunder sets.
Yeah.
We're getting a Book of Boba Fett set titled The Book of Boba Fett.
What if it's actually a book?
That would be kind of awesome. We have Speed Champion set names, but like I'm not a car guy, so I can't really talk about these until they're out.
I'm gonna love them. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, me too. But I can't say much about them now. Do we want to take any viewer questions, or do you think that's good to call the episode here?
Let's take one.
Alright, let's take one. Let's see. No, we're not gonna do one. There's 7 comments, and none of them are like amazing. Did you ever finish What If?
No.
Okay, well, when Matthew finishes What If, we will talk about What If. But favorite set from this year, we're gonna make a whole video on that in like a month. So yeah, I think we're probably good for this episode. Question for Uzbekistan. Thoughts on Matthew?
We're not answering that question.
Well, is Uzbekistan on this podcast?
No.
Okay, well, fair. All right. Thank you, everybody, for watching this week's episode of the Wood Crew Podcast. If you enjoyed, please press like, subscribe if you're new. We do these every Wednesday for Sensei Wu Wednesday.
Sensei Wu Wednesday.
Got anything else to say to the people?
Thank you for watching.
See you guys all in the next one. Bye. Hey, it's me, Boo, from the hit game Mario.
Did you hear that Chris Pratt was playing Mario?
Yeah, I'm actually playing Boo in that movie. They fired me.
Did you hear that Mario's going to be normal now? He's not Italian anymore.